Unboxing! Today I'm gonna unbox the Yakuza 6 R3 edition. And also, not just one Yakuza 6, but two of them! And both are actually R3 editions. So here's the front cover of the R3 Chinese edition. Here's the disc for the R3 English edition. Here's the Chinese edition. I like this version better because of Kiryu being in front and center. The Chinese edition has a bit of a manual inside. Spread it out and you can see all the characters featured in the game, along with some biodata. While the Chinese edition has a manual inside it, a very thin one, the English version has a reversible cover of sorts, where it features a black and white photo of Kiryu, Haruka, and also little Haruto as well. Here's the back of the English R3 edition, and here's the Chinese one, where there seems to be a lot more photos compared to the English version. And here's some information about the game, in the Chinese version of course, where basically it states it's a single player game. And also when you want to play online, it's also only single player where you upload scores and data of sort. Interestingly, the Chinese edition states that there's a 37GB required hard disk space in order to play the game. The English version actually just requires 35. For comparison purposes, this is actually the US English RAL edition, and there's a few interesting tidbits here as well. The hard disk space required is still 37GB minimum, and interestingly, it also states that you can actually play 2 players. However, the 2-player modes actually only applies to the minigames, which is basically the Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown and Puyo Puyo. While I'm done with the game's unboxing, now I actually wanted to focus on something much more interesting, which is actually the pre-order guidebook that came on the day 1 of the launch of the game itself. So if you were to buy the R3 English edition, you actually get this small nifty little art book alongside it. And while this is actually very hard to see, I actually have 3 different versions of the art book altogether, and I'm not willing to open one of it, and all 3 of them are actually different. So this is from the English R3 edition, where the art book actually starts with a empty CD case slot at the front. If you were to have the RAL English edition from the US, it's a digibook where the CD is actually at the very end of it. You can see the artwork included in the art book as well, and it's all the same. There's no difference here. Here's the back of the art book. For comparison's sake, the one behind is actually from the premium after hours edition that I managed to snag, and you can see that it states there the essence of art. I didn't know the actual story, but it may be because of a misprinting or something that actually led to this, so I don't know. Here's the front of the art book for the premium edition. So you actually get the same art book experience from the other editions, along with the artworks included. These are fan submissions, by the way. But the fun part of this art book is that you get a little bit more. Remember earlier that this was the black and white cover in the R3 English edition? Well, yeah, this is in full color now. And this was the cover used for the Japanese edition, or Chinese edition as well. And there's a bit more of character artworks included. Everybody's favorite Majima is still there. And that's pretty much it. And that's it!